Hi. I'm going to talk about an introduction to the science of getting rich. 1. The science of getting rich is practical. It's not about thinking positive thoughts, and it doesn't matter if you are a positive person or a negative person. This book is about getting rich first. It's about following specific principles. It's not about dealing with your baggage or changing your mindset in a way that you become a more positive person. 2. This is not a study of metaphysics, and you don't need to know how it works to make it work. It's like using a computer. You learn how to use a computer, but you don't have to know what hardware or software is in order to make it work. You also don't need to know the internal workings of a computer to learn how to operate your computer. In order to make the science of getting rich work, we first have to have faith. We have to believe something is true before seeing it come true. God won't violate our free will. If we don't believe, if we don't have faith first, then what we want can't become reality. This goes against conventional wisdom, which says seeing is believing. Wattles says you must first see it in your mind before you see it in reality. 4. To understand the underlying philosophy of the science of getting rich, you may read the writers he recommends. Wattles approaches riches from the point of view of the mind, body, and spirit. We must satisfy all three areas of our lives to enjoy the riches we attain. If any area of our lives is out of balance, it will affect our happiness and create obstacles to our enjoyment of life. 6. The science of getting rich is scientific, not metaphysical. I mentioned metaphysics earlier. Metaphysics is a branch of philosophy that examines the nature of reality. Wattles isn't concerned with this. Wattles is concerned with how the rules of the universe operate and how to use those rules to become rich. Whereas metaphysics deals with theories about reality, the rules of the universe have been tested and are a fact. This brings Wattles into the realm of science, with proven rules and processes that work. By applying these rules and processes to our lives, we achieve measurable results. 7. Action is crucial to success. If you don't take action, nothing will happen. Wattles says to read the book and do exactly what it tells you to do. Ultimately, this book becomes a blueprint for achieving what you want. Click the link below to get your free copy of The Science of Getting Rich. Thanks for watching. Please see my link in description for more information. Bye.